So most of the self-help things these days really get on my nerves. It's all about me, 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 me. How can I become a millionaire? How can I become great? How can I become the best version of me? Well, one thing that they miss is helping others. And why am I standing out here in 30-degree weather showing this little Polaris and that big truck? And why am I wearing these things? I'll get to that. Biggest problem with the self-help industry these days is they don't really talk about fulfillment. True fulfillment is not becoming a millionaire. It's not becoming necessarily best version of you, or it may be, but a lot of them have it wrong. More about helping others. And 90% of the people had to come in here where it's a little warmer. 90% of the people at work are not fulfilled these days. Now, why is that? Why is that? Because we sit in these little cubicles, right? And then, or we sit at home, and the only time we ever reach out to anybody is when we need something, or when we want to tell them to do something. Fulfillment. True fulfillment is helping others. And you may not think that you can help other people, especially if they're your superiors or if they're older or if you think that they're better than you, but you can. All right, so back to the Polaris and the truck and these things. Me and my buddy John decided to go out shooting yesterday, way at the other end of the property. And at the other end of the property, I have to go past my Aunt Emma's house. And I texted her and said, hey, me and my buddy are going to be going through with our UTVs and then we're going to be shooting. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Well, so we're out there shooting. I'm trying to make this a quick story. And we hear somebody yell. We're like, I couldn't see anybody. Well, okay, go back shooting. Then out of the corner of my eye, I see this nice little Toyota truck coming way down the hill. It's probably about 2 football fields away. I was like, oh, that's my cousin Kim. I said, she's like the watchdog of that part of the property. And she's amazing. And I said, she's probably got a gun, so we need to... So I start getting my hat and waving. I'm like, please, Lord God, I hope that she can see me. Oh, God, I hope she knows it's me. And finally she gets out. Oh, Curtis, I'm as bad as you. Blah, blah, blah. And we hugged. We had a great time. Great, great, great moment. And then as she decides to leave, it's really muddy around here right now and a lot of leaves where she was at. It's just steep hill that she couldn't get up with her truck. For some reason, she's a country girl. She bought a 2-wheel drive truck. I know. And so I was like, I wonder if my little Polaris can help pull her up. So I grabbed the thing. I put it in 4-wheel drive and low. And man, this little thing, I did not think it was ever going to make it. It's going sideways, slinging mud everywhere. I'm like, John, you need to video this. He didn't. But anyway, finally, we get all the way up this hill and we made it. But point is, she still had some traction, a little bit of traction. There's no way that little Polaris could have helped her if she didn't have a little traction. And man, that was a great time. It's a great story to tell. It's a lot funnier if you were there, obviously. But she was so grateful. And I'm like, the only reason I had to help you is because we inconvenienced you and you had to come down and, this whole thing. But it was great. It was a lot of fun. I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. Manly thing, Roar, get around. Roar. So if you don't think you're able to help people, you can. But that person needs to be able to accept that help. They have to be ready. You can't force help on anybody. You can't change anybody unless they're willing to change. All right, so true fulfillment is helping others. And it's frustrating sometimes because you want to help, but they don't have any traction. They don't have any desire to get better. So get out there. Do the best you can. Even if you think you're just a small little Polaris and there's no way that you can pull that big truck, you can. But that person has to be willing to help themselves also. So remember, have faith, have gratitude. Go get your OODA life on.